Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how to make a strawberry blueberry frozen bowl mix. It's a very refreshing snack, so yeah, let's show you. So the first stuff you're gonna need are, of course, your ingredients. I do about a half a cup to a cup of each ingredient. And today I'm doing strawberry and blueberry. So you're gonna need about a half a cup to a cup of strawberries, a half a cup to a cup of blueberries. You're gonna need some water, and of course, you're gonna need your blender. So, first, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my kind of ingredients all together. I definitely do not have enough strawberries, so in that case, I'm just doing a little bit more blueberries to kind of make it still yummy, but you know. So I poured those in. Now, to begin with, you're gonna want not a lot of water, but a good amount of water. So I do about that much water. And basically what the like frozen fruit does is it makes it kind of thick and creamy. So I'm just gonna bring this here, gonna push this back a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. So first I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna put it on low. Let's get a spatula. So I think I put a little too much water in because it's kind of not thick. So in that case, I'm just gonna add more blueberries to kind of compensate the liquid ratio. So some blueberries, just a little bit, and we're gonna put that back in. Now I kind of sometimes just have to push it down because either the like chunks don't fully go in, so I have to kind of push it down to make the chunks go in and blend really well. I just did pulse there just to kind of mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more blueberries because it's still not really to the thickness that I like. It's got much thicker. And blend it one more time. Alright, there we go. So now that it's all blended, I'm going to get a bowl. I recommend using plastic because the ceramic bowls I found kind of makes it melt really fast or like become more watery very quickly. So I use plastic because personally for me, I've noticed a difference with it keeping it thick and stuff. Not a lot of people do, but I have. So just gonna tap that off. Okay, put this. I'm just rinsing it. The blender part. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna power it off, obviously. Move that back. And then you kind of just pour it into the bowl, and you can see how thick it is, but just gonna make it nice and. So I do have a little extra. It makes, depending on how much like fruit you like. For me, it makes one bowl, but if you're giving it to kids, obviously they don't need as much. So it can make about 1 to 2 servings, which I really like. Um, One thing I will say, I'm just grabbing a spoon, so sorry that I'm off camera. One thing that I will say about the um, one thing I will say about this is it doesn't really freeze and unfreeze very well. And obviously, if you put it in the fridge, it's gonna melt. So it's kind of like you gotta make it for that day. You know, you can't just like freeze it and then blend it up again. That it doesn't really work. I've tried it before, but yeah. So this is what it makes. Looks really yummy. Let's try it. Very yummy. So another thing you can do is I like it a little more bitter, but if you need it to be a little more sweet, you can add sugar to it, or honey, which makes it a bit sweeter if you like the sweeter thing. But yeah, that's how you make it. Um, it's really good on, summer days where it's really hot. You get home from a walk or a bike ride and you're like, I need something really refreshing. This is definitely really refreshing, so highly recommend. It's also kind of good therapy food. If you're, feeling upset or something, just blend it up real quick and just sit on the couch and eat it. It's really good. So anyway, that's how you make it, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.